Good afternoon, my beautiful people. Swt Sadie J coming back at you. I am getting ready to make another sour cream pound cake per request of my older brother. Now, I've got everything pretty much all set up, so I didn't have to be running and trying to get everything. It's pretty much a very simple recipe. Eggs, sour cream, sugar, and oil. And of course, a box cake mix. Now, it does require you to have your eggs and your sour cream at room temperature. And as you see, I already have the cake mix in my my KitchenAid mixer. You preheat the oven for 350, and I get my pan and my cooling rack all ready. So I'm going to mix this all up, and I will show you guys exactly how it looks when it comes out. But I'm going to come back in a minute and let you see the mixture. It's so delicious, guys. You've got to try this cake. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay guys, you see I have everything in my mixer. The eggs, the oil, the sugar, and the sour cream. And now I'm going to put my beater onto my KitchenAid mixer, and I'm going to mix that all up, and then I'll come back and let you guys see what that looks like. Be right back. Okay, it's mixing up now, and I tell you, this pound cake is so good. It is one of my family's favorite cakes that I make. I get a lot of requests to make quarter sheet, half sheet, and full sheet cakes out of this mixture because everybody likes this cake so much, and it's the easiest thing to make. I'm not exactly giving you measurements or anything because I'm really not trying to give out my recipe, but this is part of my Swt Sadie J specials that I make for a lot of people. Doctors at the hospital where I used to work at still ask me to make this cake up for holidays and special occasions, and then my family and friends, you know. So this is how it looks. I'm going to pause the camera so I can scrape down my bowl and finish mixing this, and then we should be ready to pour it into the cake pan. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, you guys, as you can see, I already have my sink full of clean dishwater so that as I go, I can clean. And I'm going to add a little bit more hot water to this because I already have my utensils that I use to measure out my ingredients right here. And then my mixer, I'm letting the cake mix drip off the whip. And then I'm going to be putting both of these items into the sink as soon as I pour it into my pan. This is a pan that I will be using today. It's my sister's. It's not my favorite one, but mine's kind of needed to be replaced. So I'll be right back. Let me take this whip off of here from the cake mix, and then I will pour it into the pan, and we shall get it in the oven. Thanks guys for watching. Love you. Okay, my beautiful people, I have the cake mix already poured in the pan, and I tend to usually try to shake it a little bit to make, you know, all the mix be even. But usually if you just let it settle down, it'll be even by itself. And I'm going to put this in the oven right now. And I'm going to start at 30 minutes on the timer because everybody's oven is different. So I would advise you to start, you know, on 30 minutes timer. And then just watch your cake from there, you know. Don't walk away from your food while you're cooking. You know how important that is. But I also wanted to mention that if you try this cake mix, make sure you get the butter recipe yellow, okay? Betty Crocker is my favorite cake mixes, over the counter cake mixes. And I did by mistake buy just a yellow cake one time and tried to make my pound cake, and it came out completely different. So make sure if you try to do this, make sure you get the Betty Crocker, because I've done it with Duncan Hines and other cake mixes, and I'm telling y'all, it's not the same. So make sure you get, excuse me, the Betty Crocker Super Moist Butter Recipe Yellow Cake Mix, and you will not be sorry. So when this cake comes out, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to wash up my dishes, and when the timer comes out, I will check it with a toothpick in the middle to make sure that it's done, and if it's not, then I'll give it another anywhere between 5, 10, 15 minutes to make sure that cake is thoroughly cooked through. Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay guys, this is how the beautiful pound cake came out. That's the toothpick over there that I used to check to make sure it was thoroughly cooked. And as you can see, it's already starting to pull away from the edges of the pan. And as soon as it's back a little bit more, matter of fact, it's good now. I can just flip this out on the cooling rack and just let that sit there and cool. I'm going to come right back because I'm going to do that right now. Thanks guys for watching. Alright y'all, there it is. Whoop! There it is. Is that not beautiful? Look at that golden crust on that. It cooked just perfectly. Now I'm going to let that fully cool, and the normal way that I usually serve this is with just a little bit of powdered sugar sprinkled on top through one of my little Dollar Tree colanders. But you can serve this any way you want. You can make up your liquid icing. You can put buttercream on it. You can do whatever you want. You can drizzle chocolate on it. But the typical way that I serve this is with just a little sprinkled powdered sugar on it. And that's good enough for us. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Love, peace, and happiness. Remember guys, be kind to each other. And I love you guys. Swt Sadie J coming back at you. Hello my beautiful people. Swt Sadie J coming back at you. I just wanted to come back on real quick and show you guys these little cake pans that I get from the Dollar Tree for $1, y'all. These are how I deliver my cakes to people without having to lose my actual cake pans. In the beginning, I used to have a lot of problems. I either had to beg people for my stuff back, or they just stole them, or whatever. But these, you can go to the Dollar Tree for $1 and get multiples of these and just keep them if you're a cake maker like me, and just have them on hand at all times. So when somebody asks for a cake, this is a perfect pan to deliver it in. And this is my powdered sugar that I'm going to be using. This also is from the Dollar Tree, and I think they came in a set of 2 or 3. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this powdered sugar in here, and then I'm going to sift it over this cake once this cake is thoroughly cooled down. So I'm still waiting for the cake to completely cool down. It's pretty good right now, but it's still got a little ways to go. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I thank you so much for watching. Love, peace, and happiness. Swt Sadie J coming back at you. The end result, you guys. Look at that beautiful, beautiful piece of cake. Yummers. Bye, guys. Love you.